Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Hill Country Sports Network as we have our broadcast starting a little bit early tonight. And we have a few visitors that will be starting up here in just a second. We'll get theirs on there for you. And again, Justin Fisher, Jeff Roche, thank you very much for joining us here as we will have a presentation coming up here shortly. And we wanted to come and get on a little bit early so that way you were able to see the presentation on the field tonight as one of our own Mason Puncher football players will be awarded something at about 7:05 is what we have this scheduled for. So Mason Punchers hosting the Junction Eagles at home before a break next week. Punchers will have off next week. The Hill Country Sports Network will not have off. We will be traveling to Fredericksburg, and we will have the Shiner and Wall game coming up at 7:30 p.m. live from Baton Billy Stadium in Fredericksburg, Texas. That is next Friday night as the Mason Punchers have off as they host tonight the Class 2A Division II Junction Eagles, a big rivalry here. And the fifth preseason game of the year for the Mason Punchers. And the Punchers looking to bounce back after, Jeff, a hard loss against Wall last week. Had a couple of chances to win that ball game.
Well, I reflected on it a little bit this week, and if we were going to talk about it, and I kind of feel like we got better.
Yeah.
And we got worse at the same time. I mean, if that's possible to do. I mean, I was really impressed with how we ran the ball against Wall.
Yeah.
And at critical times and got some good yardage. And you know, we ran a kickoff back, did a great job on the special teams there. We stopped Wall at critical times. Early in the third quarter, we came out after the kickoff return and stopped them cold. Stopped them a few more times. But then we just kind of couldn't get out of our way. We had some penalties that really hurt us, and we had a touchdown called back, and then we couldn't secure the the kickoff late in the game when we needed to have that possession. And so, it's bewildering because I feel like we got better. You know, our kids played so hard, and we executed very well at times.
Yes.
And then we just did some things that are going to cost you in a big ball game where two teams are basically even, and it revealed itself, you know. So
absolutely,
it is what it is. Learn from it, move on, and that's all you can do.
Well, the Mason Punchers looking to bounce back tonight. Both teams come at this contest at 3-1. It's the Junction Eagles versus the Mason Punchers in the final preseason game of the 2021 season for the Mason Punchers without a couple of players tonight. Now, Fredo Valdez out with a left leg injury. We won't see him back for a few weeks. Brody Comey out with a shoulder injury. John Finn out with an injury that occurred last ballgame against Wall with a right knee injury. And, of course, we were without Austin Simonton and Landon Yinch that are out for COVID reasons. And hopefully they'll be back whenever we start district play as we host Center Point here. Still without Blake Lewis with his right leg injury. Looking to have him back here pretty soon. We do have a couple of additions to the Mason Puncher roster. Beto Aguero will be playing tonight. Also with him will be Marcus Harding, the brother of Hayden Harding. And then throw number 36, Matthew Culver, will also join the Mason roster tonight. We'll have the presentation coming up here in just a moment, live from our Clint Schultz Stadium. You're watching the pregame show on the Hill Country Sports Network. We'll be back in just a moment.
When you borrow from Capital Farm Credit, you become something special. One of our owners. Because unlike other lenders, we're a cooperative. So when we make a profit, you get your share. Our patronage program provides cashback dividends for our borrowers, and that's put more than $500 million back in their pockets over the last decade. Because we're all in this together, and together, we're better.
At Land Texas, we've provided quality real estate services for quality folks buying and selling quality land for over 40 years. With 1.2 billion sold, we have deep knowledge of Central Texas and surrounds, and our credibility is second to none. For more, visit landtx.com or our office on US 87 South in Mason, and go Punchers and Cowgirls!
Established in 1904, Mason Bank is working on our second century of service. The staff at Mason Bank offers fast and friendly service with a smile. Checking, savings, and loans are just some of the many services we have here at Mason Bank. Download the Mason Bank app for your online banking needs or stop by today. We are conveniently located on the southeast side of the Mason Square. Again, Justin Fisher, thank you very much for joining us here on the Hill Country Sports Network on this pregame show. Lots of sponsors to thank, and we'll thank them periodically throughout this contest tonight. We could not do this without them. We will have a presentation coming up here in just a moment. Dave Campbell's Texas High School football representatives are here, and they are here for one person, and that is Tristan Keller tonight, and we'll see the what she is about to receive here in just a moment. But both teams here, Jeff, coming in at 3-1. Junction a little thin, but the Mason Punchers also a little bit thin too, and we expect a good fight from both of these teams tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. Both teams have gotten off to a good start this year. I would say that, just being completely honest, the competition that Mason's played a little bit different than Junction, but nevertheless have won the games.
Right.
And this game is we're pretty close together, and we've had a lot of history in between Junction and Mason. I think Mason's had the upper hand on here as of late, but yeah, so a lot of confidence, and yeah, you're right. There's holes to fill tonight, and shuffling, and so we haven't really, we got some kids out and moving some kids up, and just kids are out back in, and so it's hard to find that continuity, and so you just got to throw kids out there and play hard, and let's see what happens.
And you may see quite a few new faces on offense and defense, and we will try to keep you updated on that. Again, our sponsors, we'll run through them all because I just cannot thank them enough. That's Land Tex, our scoreboard sponsor, Mason Bank by T Paint and Body, Joe David Yates and Associates Real Estate, also brought to you by Fredonia Peanut Company, The Commercial Bank, Ryan Jordan Real Estate, brought to you by Capital Farm Credit, Champion Ranch, Bradley Woodworks, Lamberg Realty, also brought to you by K&S Precision, Hook and Bee Taxidermy and Outfitters, and also by Main Street, our scoreboard sponsor. We'll take a quick word, hear a word from our sponsor. Be back here in a moment for the live presentation from Dave Campbell's Texas Football.
Champion Ranch is Texas' exclusive hunting ranch and resort destination. Enjoy luxury rooms, unique amenities, and the broadest selection of trophy animals in the state. Be exclusively unknown at Champion Ranch. Visit championranch.com to learn more.
Again, thank you very much for joining us here as we have a live presentation on this pregame show presented from Dave Campbell's Texas High School Football. And the presentation will be to Tristan Keller. Get a good view there of the drum line from the award-winning Mason High School band and the cheerleaders there on the field with the Horseshoe M and Puncher Pete. And again, we'll have the presentation coming up here in just a moment. Justin Fisher, Jeff Roche, we appreciate you joining us here for this pregame show as the sun starts to set, and this to me is football weather.
Finally, yes. Beautiful, cool, dry, crisp evening. Most of the game's going to be played in the dark. Sun setting just about to set to our west. And we're finally getting comfortable, and kids ought to respond as well, because it's
absolutely,
kids can play a little harder, a little longer, and they're in better shape. So looking for great efforts by both teams tonight.
Well, as we await the presentation from Dave Campbell's Texas High School Football to Tristan Keller, As you watch live here on the Hill Country Sports Network, we'd like to take this opportunity to thank the Friends of the Mason County Courthouse. We'll be having a drawing at halftime for an off-road vehicle that was donated, and the people that bought those squares were available at Mason Feed Store, and we'll have the drawing of that, and we'll announce the winner of that at halftime. So don't forget about that fundraiser for the Friends of the Mason County Courthouse. That'll be coming up at halftime. Mason Punchers have concluded their pregame warm-up. They've already gone to the locker room. Junction Eagles about to do the same. And again, on the air just a little bit earlier than we originally come on for this presentation of Dave Campbell's Texas High School football. And I believe we're about ready to get started here.
Can we get everybody's attention on the field, please? At this time, we will have a special presentation. Dave Campbell's Texas Football has partnered with the Texas Farm Bureau Insurance to shine the spotlight on some of the most deserving young people in Texas football with the Unsung Hero Award. Students honored are presented with an award at their school's Friday night football game. In addition to the award and the special recognition on TexasFootball.com, each student, which ours is number 14, Tristan Keller, will receive $500 in scholarship money as an unsung hero recipient from Texas Farm Bureau Insurance. On the field at this time, we have Angela with Dave Campbell and Brandon Willis with Texas Farm Bureau. This event is about celebrating Tristan Keller as an unsung hero. Please give Tristan Keller a big round of applause.
So Tristan Keller getting the presentation there of the unsung hero from Dave Campbell's Texas High School football. And Tristan will receive that football. Jeff been playing since she was in 3rd grade.
I was just going to say, been playing with the boys since Pop Warner, and held her own then and is holding her own now, without a doubt, in Friday night football, big-time 2A football, and she fits right in. Great athlete, great person, involved in so much, very good basketball player, good track athlete. She's a good drummer.
Yes.
I mean, there's nothing that she doesn't do that she doesn't excel at. And credit to her parents as well for how they raised her. And I know personally getting to see her at church on Sundays and how they express their faith, and just couldn't be more proud of her. And she's earned it. And it's great to be recognized for this, and credit to Dave Campbell's Texas High School football and Farm Bureau for their sponsorship of this award. It just means a lot, and anytime that Mason's on the map again tonight,
yeah,
thanks to Tristan.
Absolutely.
And so great place, and just real proud of her.
Thank you very much to Brandon Willis, representative of Texas Farm Bureau Insurance here from Mason, Texas branch. Always a proud sponsor of Mason High School athletics, and we appreciate him. And again, congratulations to Tristan Keller for the presentation of the most distinguished player by Dave Campbell's Texas High School football.
We might get in on this picture here.
Yeah, that'd be good. Sure. Hello. We're going to take a quick break here. A word from our sponsors. We're live from Arklin Schulte Stadium.
Established in 2000, K&S Precision is a parts manufacturer that specializes in precision parts for many weapon platforms. Owners Chris Welch and Gordon Gibson invite you to come visit our awesome retail store. We sell firearms, ammunition, firearm accessories, targets, knives, silencers, and many other firearm-related items. K&S Precision is located at 112 Marshall Creek Road, 6 miles north of Fredericksburg off of Highway 16. Our store hours are Tuesday through Friday, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m., and the second and fourth Saturday, 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. Contact our retail sales manager, Tyson, at 830-997-0000 and visit our website, knsprecisioninc.com.
Hey, Eric Buell here with Hook and Beat Taxidermy and Wild Game Processing. We are located at 725 San Antonio Street, Mason, Texas. I've been in the hunting and taxidermy industry since 1997. I've had the privilege of mounting both the 2008 and 2011 Texas record-holding whitetails. We provide full-service taxidermy from whitetails, exotics, to African game. If you're looking to preserve a trophy of a lifetime or your child's first deer, put faith in Hook and Beat Taxidermy to get the job done. Also, we provide full-service wild game processing from your favorites like jerky, dried sausage, fresh sausage, or summer sausage to just a standard processing job. Ensure you will receive the animal you bring in. We are located next to K5 Services and across from Cooper's Barbecue. Y'all come by and see us, or just give us a call, 325-347-1999. Good luck and happy hunting. Go Punchers.
At Main Street, Texas, we provide superior realty services for residential, commercial, and development clients in Llano, Fredericksburg, Mason. This prized region is growing quickly, and Main Street focuses on partnering in that growth while participating in sweet projects from classic rehabs and land enhancement to new construction. And don't forget, go Punchers and Cowgirls!
Do you have a tree that needs to be removed for some reason? Don't just take it to the dump or let it rot. Let Bradley Woodworks and Custom Sawing turn your tree into something beautiful that will last for generations. Nothing says home like a dining table that was custom made just for your family, or a one-of-a-kind fireplace mantle that came from your very own property. Don't just settle for what the big box stores offer. Let Jason and Tasha help you create exactly what you want. With Bradley Woodworks and Custom Sawing, you can either bring your trees to our sawmill, or we can bring our sawmill to your trees. Look us up on Facebook or contact Tasha Bradley at 830-708-6620 and let us start creating something that you can pass down for generations.
Again, thank you very much for joining us here on the Hill Country Sports Network as we have the pregame show here going on at our Clinton Schultze Stadium. Justin Fisher, Jeff Roche, Kayreen Fisher is going to be running the scoreboard tonight. We have the scoreboard fixed here at the stadium.
I'll believe it when I see it.
Hopefully it'll stay like that.
Okay.
Hannah Fisher, my daughter, running the main camera, and maybe John might be here tonight.
We wore
for
him
the
out
field
last
camera.
week.
We did.
Wore him out. He might not show.
Absolutely.
He's selling corn. All the hunters are filling their feeders, so he's stayed open late tonight, maybe selling corn.
Good crowd on hand tonight for Mason and Junction for this annual rivalry. Now, both of these teams not in same district, not actually in the same division anymore.
Junction dropped down. They
dropped down to Division 2. Now, all could change at the end of this year, but I don't see it happening, as realignment will happen after this season. Let's go over some games that we'll be watching tonight on Dave Campbell's Texas High School Football Scoreboard app.
We got usually I key in all of our Region 4 2A Division 1 games and a few other local games. Got East Bernard is at Ganado tonight. Good game tonight in Shiner. Number 9 Burton is taking on number 2 Shiner, and that's in Shiner tonight. Sabinal is at Brackett tonight. Little bit of tidbit about Sabinal. One of my ex-players that I coached in Sabinal got out of school and is going to be a coach and a math teacher, and he's in his first year at Sabinal.
Absolutely, that's awesome.
And there's a connection there. One of the administrators that was at Hondo is now the principal over in Sabinal, the high school principal. And so Hunter Eitze, he was a good offensive lineman for us, our center for 3 years. And went to school, and he's math teacher and football coach this year in Sabinal. So wish him all the best. Center Point is hosting YMLA San Antonio Lions. I'm not sure what that stands for. Rochelle.
YMCA or?
No, YMLA. I don't know. You never know with letters these days.
No, you don't.
So, anyway, Rochelle is at Lomita. Let's see what else. Bernie is at Fredericksburg. Fredericksburg had a tough loss last week to Wimberley. But Fredericksburg's got a good team, and Bernie's always usually real good as well. So, look, that'll be a big game tonight down in Fredericksburg. Speaking of Wimberley, kind of keep track of them for some reason. They stepped up in class a little bit. They're taking on Alamo Heights Mules tonight, and that's at Wimberley. Refugio is continuing on with their Southwest Texas tour, as last week they went to Sabinal, and then this week they are traveling to Crystal City. Crystal City is a 4A Division II team, not a real strong team. Refugio should have no problem with this, but just kind of curious as to why they picked up that game.
Have a moment of silence here at the stadium.
Thank you. Please remain standing for the.
And again, lots of good games going on, and the thing about it is next week, most of our district starts next week, and so Center Point and I believe Johnson City or Brackett, those two are off tonight.
Yes, Johnson City. I don't have them on the schedule.
Yeah, I think Johnson City and maybe is Center Point. No, Center Point is playing. So Brackett. I think it's Johnson City. So Brackett is playing. Is Johnson City?
Harper. I don't see Harper.
It might be Harper.
No, Harper's playing.
They are
Menard
playing.
Is playing at Harper.
Okay, I saw it
maybe just one team
on the Harris
tonight. I don't know.
It might be just.
Who else do we have? Johnson City, Harper, Center Point, Brackett is playing.
And Brackett is playing. So I know Johnson City is off tonight for sure. So it probably just is Johnson City. But again.
And San Saba is at Dublin.
Brady, they ought to get the W there.
Brady at Ozona. And
Ozona having a hard time there as their head coach had one of his infants born very prematurely, and big prayers go out to I think it's Coach Taylor.
This is at Brady
in Ozona.
Ozona, okay.
For the infant, his infant is at Cook's Hospital, and praying for him or her.
Absolutely. Let's see. Schulenburg is at number 4 Hallettsville. That'll be a tough one for Schulenburg. Van Fleck is at Weimer. Three Rivers is at Blanco.
Ooh, that'll be.
Of course, Menard is at Harper. La Villa is at Kennedy. And no, Johnson City's playing tonight.
They are playing tonight.
Johnson City's at Freer.
Okay.
That's a trip. Johnson City to Freer.
That is a big trip.
That's a trip.
We're in week 5. Let me see here if I can pull it up again. I thought we had 2 teams in our region. They might have been off last week maybe, but let's see. Brackett and Center Point, it says open, but they are playing tonight.
So, yeah, they're playing. According to the
maybe they picked up a game because they didn't have one.
Maybe they did pick one up, maybe. And that's happened with the cancellations and whatnot, and that might have happened with Refugio as well. And teams are trying to shuffle around and try to find games as some teams have to cancel or whatever for whatever reason. And so, the schedule doesn't always fit with what you set back in the summer.
Absolutely. We're going to take a quick word. Be right back with our sponsors here live from the R. Clinton Schultz Stadium, the Mason Puncher Dome. The Junction Eagles are in town. We'll be back in just a moment.
Limburg Realty has been the choice of the Hill Country since 1975. Limburg Realty offers farm, ranch, home, commercial, and hunting properties. Visit us at 1406 Fort McKavett Street in Mason, Texas, next to Community Service and Supply, or visit us online, lambergrealty.com.
Welcome to Fredonia Peanut Company, located just north of Mason on 386. Come out and see us. We have blinds, feeders, bulk and bag feed, corn and food. Talk to us about delivery. We also specialize in fertilizer, herbicides, and custom application. Give us a call on 325-429-6211. That number again, 325-429-6211. Fredonia Peanut Company. Let the best in the business work for you.
We at Joe David Yates & Associates are proud sponsors of the Mason Punchers and Cowgirls. We also want to be your total real estate company here in the Hill Country. Come in and let's talk real estate. Go Punchers.
T Paint and Body is located in Llano, Texas, and locally owned by Brendan and Tina Jordan. Come see us for your auto collision repair needs. We offer free estimates and accept all insurances and assist with claim process. Call us at 325-247-4001 or stop by. Our hours are Monday through Friday, 8 to 5 p.m. That's T Paint and Body located in Llano, Texas.
The Commercial Bank. Making Mason better. One customer at a time. One home at a time. The Commercial Bank. Proud supporter of Mason Puncher football and the mighty Mason Puncher Band.
Champion Ranch is Texas' exclusive hunting ranch and resort destination. Enjoy luxury rooms, unique amenities, and the broadest selection of trophy animals in the state. Be exclusively unknown at Champion Ranch. Visit championranch.com to learn more.
Thank you very much for joining us here on the Hill Country Sports Network. Thank you very much to Champion Ranch for their sponsorship of our box seat where Hannah is videoing from the main camera, and also the Texas Champion Ranch broadcast booth here in Mason, Texas, in the Mason Puncher Dome, as the Mason Punchers get loaded up in the tunnel, ready to come out here live from our Clayton Schultze Stadium. And again, congratulations to Tristan Keller, awarded a football from Dave Campbell's Texas High School football. They were here, and glad to be a part of that.
You think about how many kids are playing high school football in the state of Texas this year, and they probably get one of those out a week.
Yeah.
I mean, thousands and thousands of kids play high school football in the state of Texas. And just, what a great accomplishment that is for Tristan.
Hunters coming out onto the field. Punchers out. The Eagles getting ready to come out onto the field. And depending on this officiating crew from Texas Association of Sports Officials from the Austin chapter, we will see here as we'll have the starters here brought to you by Mason County Outfitters. Alfredo Valdez is going to be out tonight with that leg injury. At the offensive line, Kaysen Jacoby, anchored by the center senior, number 52, Mila Mayfield. Tina Montiano, right tackle. Will Lentz is the right guard, And your tight end there, White Rowe. Ivan Wofford gets the call tonight as quarterback. Tristan Keller and Tate Spencer will be your receivers in the backfield. And these will switch out pretty often, Ryan Todd and Jaden Scantlin. They will be switched out quite a bit with Isaiah Bishop and also Hayden Harding. And we can see others back there tonight.
Yeah, good stable of backs this year for the Punchers. And all of them are a little bit different. They've all got different skill sets, and they're all good.
We'll have the captains coming up here in just a moment for Mason and Junction as the Eagles come to town for the final non-district ball game of the season for the Mason Punchers.
Captains for the Punchers tonight, number 22, Blake Lewis. Well, we'll be glad to get him back in a few weeks, hopefully. Number 13, Spencer Morris. And number 3, just talked about him a little bit, Isaiah Bishop.
Will all please stand for the national anthem played by the Mason Puncher Band.
We're going to have the playing of the national anthem before the coin toss here live from Parkland Schulte Stadium.
Kind of hard to read the jersey numbers of the Junction Eagles, as they've got a light colored gold on a white jersey. I'll do the best I can. I believe it's number 3, and I can't see anyway. Reagan Levine, 17, Larry Tellis, number 11, Matthew Weber, and number 22, no, 52, Derek Badal.
All right.
I cheated there. I listened to the to the PA guy.
Punchers in purple top, white helmet, and white pants. Eagles with black pants and white jersey with gold lettering and a black helmet.
Junction be the visiting team. They'll call the coin toss. Junction looks to have won the toss. They're going to defer. Standard operating procedure. Mason will receive. Which way does Junction want to defend? They're going to defend the east and kick towards the scoreboard. We're fixing to kick this thing off, Justin.
Well, it's football time in Mason, Texas.
So I believe the first coin toss we've lost?
Yeah, this season.
Right?
It is.
We've won every one and started off. So we got to talk about something new about, getting a score right before halftime.
Yeah.
And then getting the ball again. So that one's out the window tonight.
So the Mason Punchers will get the ball first to start this non-district matchup between the Junction Eagles and the Mason Punchers. So the Eagles getting ready to tee it off. Number 77, Rafael Benavides, a junior at 6 foot, 345 pounds. Will kick this one back deep for Mason. It'll be Isaiah Bishop, and that's it. Ryan Todd will be short here, and the Punchers look like they may be expecting an onside kick here. Now, Junction does do the crazy little run up to the ball and then run back, but will we see that tonight here? I don't know. Punchers are ready. So they do come up in the normal onside kick and then get back. Benavides ready. Isaiah Bishop ready. The kick is away. It's a high end over end kick taken by Ryan Todd at the 15. Ryan Todd up the right side. Todd hit hard and brought down at the 30-yard line. And Mason will take over their first down and 10. Angel Cruz.
Yeah, Angel Cruz put a good lick on Ryan there.
So here we go with first down and 10 for the Mason Punchers. Offense out onto the field. Number 4, Ivan Wofford at quarterback. Will hand it off to Ryan Todd. Todd up the center of the field, up to the 40-yard line.
Yeah, just a wing set right there, running the strong side lead. Led in there, blocking by Jaden Scantlin, and good first down yardage by Ryan there. Got about 7 on the play, brings up a 2nd and 3 from the 40.
Second play of the ball game. Handoff inside, track to Tate Spencer. Lots of room for the senior, and he has a first down and more over the right side.
Tate lined up in the slot to the strong side and just comes back underneath. Little reverse handoff, and nobody on the backside there. And Tate with big yardage there all the way down to about the 31-yard line.
Clock working good so far.
Good chunk play for the puncher so far.
Wofford now in the gun with Jaden Scanlon in the backfield. He'll hand it off to Jaden. Jaden right up the gut. Gets down to the 20. It's going to be enough for a Ryan Jordan Real Estate first down. Good run by the senior running back, Jaden Scanlon.
Everybody getting a piece of this so far. Ryan and who am I missing? Who was a reverse handoff to?
Tate Spencer.
Tate, and now Jaden getting in on it. Same play, back inside the Tate.
This time Junction was ready for it. They were all up in the middle, right there on the inside handoff, and Tate met at the line of scrimmage. Bring up 2nd and 10, no gain. Or excuse me, 2nd and 6.
Got a couple there.
Wofford. Pitch back Scantlin. Scantlin hit in the backfield and brought down. Jaden Scantlin. No gain on the carry. It's going to bring up 3rd down.
Yeah, good job by the defensive end there from Junction. Defeated his block. If he even got blocked, I couldn't tell. Didn't look like he got blocked at all. And going to bring up a first 3rd down of the night. 3rd down and 8. Punchers here inside the 20, trying to keep this drive alive.
Wofford in the gun. Junction shows blitz. Now they'll bring it. It'll be a read option. Wofford will take it himself up the middle, and it's going to bring up 4th down. And the Mason Punchers drive that started off great has stalled at about the 15-yard line. 4th and 5 from the 15. Tristan Keller will bring the play in to the huddle. 4th and 5 from the Junction Eagle 15. Keller will be split out wide left. Also split out is Ryan Todd. Wofford will be in the gun. He'll put a man in motion left. He'll take the snap. Rolls left. Wofford flushed out of the pocket. Has a man. The ball is complete to Tate Spencer. Spencer inside the 5. I think it's going to be short of the goal line, and Ivan Wofford took a big hit as he threw the football. It'll be a first down.
A nice job by Ivan climbing the pocket. Got sealed from the outside, climbed the pocket inside, and then got hit right as he threw the ball, but found Tate out there sitting in the flat. Tate makes another good move inside out, back up the sideline, almost gets it in. Good execution on 4th down there.
1st and goal. Wofford. Handoff inside, Ryan Todd. And the Mason Punchers have a touchdown. It's Ryan Todd.
Yep, pulled around their guard and tight end, pulling back inside. kind of an inside sweep, and Ryan followed it up in there, and a great job as Kaysen gets his shoe on, ready to add to the 6-0 lead.
Plenty of time, 40-second clock is working. The kick is up, and it is good. It's a 7-0 lead. Ryan Todd with the run. Mason Punchers on top, 8:01 to go in the first quarter. First quarter brought to you by Joe David Yates and Associates.
We at Joe David Yates and Associates are proud sponsors of the Mason Punchers and Cowgirls. We also want to be your total real estate company here in the Hill Country. Come in and let's talk real estate. Go Punchers.
Ryan Todd able to run it in. Point after attempt was good from Kaysen Jacoby. And the Mason Punchers on top, 7-0. And they'll be the kickoff coming up. Kickoff brought to you by Landberg Realty, choice of the Hill Country since 1975.
A good opening drive by the Punchers there. Had to convert a fourth down. Junction kind of stiffened up there inside right around the 20-yard line. But Mason converts on fourth down. First pass play of the night. And Ivan completed it out to Tate and got it down close to the end zone, and Ryan finished it off. So a good opening drive for the Punchers. Let's see if we can play some defense.
White row, a squib kick. Taken in the middle of the field by Levine. Junction will start at their own about 27-yard line, 1st and 10. Here comes the defense of Mason Punchers. In the middle of it, Tino Montiano. The defensive ends will be Milam Mayfield. And also on the right side, it'll be Kaysen Jacoby. Linebackers, Tate Spencer. In the middle there, it'll be Hayden Harding. Number 34, Jaden Scanlon. Outside linebacker will be Derek Contavero. Safeties are Ryan Todd.
They only got 10 guys on the field.
So there is going to be a timeout onto the field. Junction with the timeout. And they'll have to use one there. Safeties are Ryan Todd and Ivan Walford. Corners will be Brody Baker and number 13, Spencer Morris. What do you think about Punchers already having to convert a fourth down on their first drive? And it doesn't matter how good Junction is, how good they're not. What the talk is, they're always going to come play hard, no matter what.
You bet. And after a bunch of big chunk plays to get down around the 20-yard line, Junction stiffened a little bit and forced that fourth down and 5. But good execution by the Punchers there on fourth down to keep that drive alive and then to finish it off. So about all you could ask for. Took 4 minutes off the clock, and about all you could ask for to start this game off. So Junction comes out of their timeout. Let's see if they've got 11. Here they are running the 11th guy back on now. So see if they got everybody.
Eagles ready. Man in motion. Handoff left side. Abraham Escamilla, the quarterback. Handoff over the left side. Nothing doing. The Mason Puncher defense is there quickly.
Yeah, tough to even say who got in on that tackle, because there was about 6 or 7 Punchers pushing the pile back. A loss of about 2 or 3 on that first down.
Escamilla, the quarterback, with 2 backs in the backfield. Tellis. And off to Tellis. Tellis hit at the line of scrimmage, driven backwards. And there's 11 flying to the ball for Mason. Getting no gain on the carry to bring up 3rd down and long for the Eagles.
Yeah, Mason, Junction just real small on their offensive line besides the center. And Puncher's defensive front getting good penetration and kind of changing the line of scrimmage early in this ball game.
Abraham Escamilla, the quarterback, a senior at 5'9", 160 pounds. It'll be a 3rd and 11 from their own 27 for the Eagles. Tellis in the backfield with Cruz. Man in motion from the right hash. Escamilla, play action. Escamilla hurried away and he'll to throw that one out of bounds. Milo Mayfield on the hurry in the backfield.
Yeah, didn't think they got the play off. It was the play clock was at 0 and still hadn't snapped it, but they let it go. Good defensive stand for the punchers. Going to get off the field in a 3 and out, forcing Junction to punt on their first series of the game. Got Isaiah Bishop and Ryan Todd back. Now Isaiah's going to move up short a little bit here. Leave Ryan back.
Weber ready to kick. Snap dropped. Weber will pick it up. Weber will throw that football. It's a live football. And that's actually going to be incomplete forward pass is what they're going to call it.
Spot foul. That should be a, how can you, I don't know. Should be an intentional grounding.
I don't think he even got it past the line of scrimmage,
no,
did he?
No, he didn't. Referees are going to say, yeah, we're just going to let this one go and give Mason the football.
It's going to be from the 26.
Junction struggling early.
Snap was a little bit low. And Matthew Weber, the punter, had to pick it up and just try to do something with it. Offense back on the field for Mason. Inside handoff, Ryan Todd over the right side. And a small gain for Ryan Todd, initially hit by Caden Roberts, the freshman. 7-0 Mason with the turnover. Mason close to the red zone already, 2nd and 6 from the Junction Eagle 24. 3 wide set for Wofford in the gun with Ryan Todd in the backfield. He'll swing it to Ryan Todd. Todd with white jerseys already in his face. Todd will make a move right side. Todd finds a crease. And Todd is into the end zone, but there is a penalty flag on the play. So
flags in the middle of the field. Officials are looking at it. Probably going to come back. Legal man downfield or holding. Chop block. Oh, that's a tough one on the chop block on a swing pass.
Right there in the middle of your screen.
See that again. Right there, we had a high-low. That's a textbook call right there.
It sure is.
Had a guy engaged, and then we go down and just not communicating right there. But what a run by Ryan. He went through about 7 or 8 guys to get to the end zone.
Hunters will be 2nd and a country mile. Or about the 38. Man in motion will be Tate. Play action Wofford. Wofford will have to get rid of it quick. Has a man complete over the middle. That's Tate Spencer. So about the 23-yard line. Not near enough for the first down. It's going to bring up 3rd down for Mason.
Got a big chunk of it back, though, and got a manageable 3rd down here. About a 3rd and 7. So Puncher's got a good chunk of it back on hitting Tate on the drag. Well, obviously, I think this will be 4th down, 4-down territory. So Puncher's got 2 plays to get this 1st down and keep this drive alive after that big 15-yard penalty.
Milo Mayfield, the center, will lead them to the line of scrimmage. Isaiah Bishop in the backfield along with Hayden Harding. Wofford will be underneath center for the 3rd down. He'll take it. He'll pitch it back quickly to Tate Spencer. Spencer reverses his field hit in the backfield, and Tate Spencer is going to be dropped for a loss, and it's going to bring up the 2nd, 4th down of the ball game for Mason.
Yeah, just good penetration by Junction there in the backfield. Forced Tate to run around that and couldn't get going downhill. And Junction rallied and had a loss on the play, so brings up a 4th and 8 for the Punchers here. 2nd, 4th down of the ball game. Punchers converted their first one that led to the opening score Here we are again, Justin, 4th and 8.
Keller and Bishop split out to the short side from the left hash for Wofford in the gun. Wofford to pass over the middle. Incomplete.
Well, it had Isaiah open on the corner route as they squatted on Tristan Keller in the flat. Tried to hit the backside post. Actually crossing route there and just got tangled up. Spencer and I believe Tate got crossed up and hit each other and kind of knocked each other off. Nevertheless, Junction holds, and the big penalty, Justin, hurt us on that drive again.
Junction back with the football. Handoff over the left side to Tellis from Escamilla. Not a huge gain over there. Lots of purple jerseys on the ground. I believe to make the initial hit, it was Hunter Goodwin, number 24, who's checked in the ball game at defensive end. Second and 8 from the 26 of Junction. Escamilla, the quarterback. Dive right up the middle and tackled quickly by Wyatt Rowe. Is Angel Cruz. And Rowe was on him quick. Going to bring up 3rd down.
Kind of bulldogged him there.
3rd and 6. Eagles will run one off, one on. And Eagles are having a little bit of a confusion here on offense. 4 seconds on the play clock. Will they get it away? 2 seconds, 1, they will. Escamilla to pass. Escamilla looks down the field, and that ball is incomplete. Good coverage down the field intended for Matthew Weber.
Nice pass by Escamilla, but good coverage on the play by Spencer Morris. And going to bring up a 4th down for Junction as they try to punt again. We're not successful on their first punt as a snap dribbled back there and punchers were all over it. And we'll see see if they can execute the punt here.
From the 28, snap again off the ground. Weber hit. The ball is stripped, picked up by Wyatt Rowe, and it is a Mason punter touchdown.
Wow.
Punters with the touchdown.
Just stole it from him. Wyatt just hit him and stole it from him and said strip 6. I don't know. What do you call that?
I have no idea.
I think it's a strip 6 on a punt. I've never seen it.
Kason Jacoby on for the PAT. Shorter kick, but it is up and good.
So we've still had 2 offensive possessions, and we scored twice. But now we didn't score on offense, but we made up for it on the special team.
Well, let's go back and look at this. It happened so quickly. Again, the snap was off the ground for Weber.
The
he did
punter
pick it up.
picked it up and was kind of trying to just take the tackle. Wyatt comes in, hits him in the back, and then just strips it, stays on his feet. And athletic play there by Wyatt. Never seen it.
I haven't either, but I'll tell you what, that's a good one.
Yeah, 30 years of watching football, high school football. Don't think I've seen a play happen like that.
So the Punchers score with 14-0, 2:26 to go in the first quarter. First quarter brought to you by Joe David Yates and Associates. And Wyatt Rowe that did the strip 6. That's a great call there. I love it. The strip 6.
Yeah.
Wyatt will be ready to kick off away to Junction here. Row ready. Squib kick. This one is going to go out of bounds.
Well, I like that kick, though. He just didn't execute it. But Wyatt, we've been dribbling him up the hash. And Wyatt's got a decent little leg. And if he can keep it right around the numbers, push that one a little bit wide. But that if he can vary his kicks as we're kicking throughout the season, it really does put the pressure on the kick return team because they really don't know where the ball's going to go.
I think we're going to get a +5 here. And it'll be from the Junction 30-yard line, I believe. It will.
Yep.
From the right hash. Escamilla ready underneath center. Tellis and Cruz in the backfield. From the 30, Escamilla man in motion left. Will take the snap, pitch back to Tellis. Tellis trying to get outside. Tellis wrapped up. Initially hit by Derek Ontiveros.
Yeah, Derek did a good job out there playing off his block. Was the first one to initiate contact, and then the rest of the punchers were right there.
Caleb Fisher has checked in the ball game at outside linebacker. Isaiah Bishop has checked in at safety for Ivan Wofford. Second and 10. No gain on the carry from the 30.
A hurry to get this one off, under 5.
Escamilla handoff right side. This will be to Cruz. Cruz hit on the left side. And you got all 11 purple jerseys running to the football.
That's good to see. And decent yardage there for Junction on that play. Going to bring up a 3rd down and 4.
Ball will be spotted right past the 36. Escamilla will be in the gun. Now he'll be underneath center. Escamilla. Handoff inside, hit by Kaysen Jacobian, driven backwards. And it'll be another 4th down coming up for the Junction Eagles.
And nice job by Kaysen right there. Post-cell changes for the punchers on punt return.
.32 seconds on the play clock, 19 seconds on the 42nd. Weber on this 3rd time to punt. The first 2, the snaps were very low and had to pick them up off the ground. This time the snap is good. Weber will get the play away, and there's a penalty flag on the play. On the near head linesman, excuse me.
Had to have movement on the offensive false start. That's going to bring back them up 5. And just as they got a decent snap and a kick, got wiped out by penalty, so they'll have to do it all over again.
So it'll be back to the original line of scrimmage, about the 30-yard line, 4th and 10. It'll back Weber up to about his own 20. Dangerous returners, Bishop and Todd.
Returnable kick.
Ryan Todd breaks a couple of tackles, still on his feet.
One man to beat, Mr. H. Strike up the band. And we're going to have a horse collar on the score. Penalty flag was thrown right as he crossed. Ryan got it in. And Mr. H has got the band going. That penalty's going to be, sure how they do that, if that's an option to take it on the kickoff, or I believe that is on a personal foul. face mask or horse collar, they called it. Let's see what it looked like. And he got him by the...
Yeah, he did.
Got him by the shoulders and pulled him backwards.
Time did expire in the first quarter. Kason Jacoby on for the PAT. Jacoby 2 for 2, little high snap. They'll get it down onto the tee. The kick is up through the uprights and good. That is the end of the first quarter. First quarter brought to you by Joe David Yates and Associates. We'll be back in just a moment.
We at Joe David Yates and Associates are proud sponsors of the Mason Punchers and Cowgirls. We also want to be your total real estate company here in the Hill Country. Come in and let's talk real estate. Go Punchers.
T Paint and Body is located in Llano, Texas, and locally owned by Brendan and Tina Jordan. Come see us for your auto collision repair needs. We offer free estimates and accept all insurances and assist with claim process. Call us at 325-247-4001 or stop by. Our hours are Monday through Friday, 8 to 5 p.m. That's T Paint and Body located in Llano, Texas.
Mason Punchers lead after one complete quarter. The horse collar 15-yard penalty is assessed on the kickoff, so Wyatt Rowe will be kicking off from the Junction Eagle 45.
And I think you got to try to get this one.
Second quarter brought to you by T Paint and Body.
Got all the momentum right here, up 21-0 after one quarter of play.
Kickoff brought to you by Laneburg Realty. And the Eagles are set up and ready for it. Wyatt Rowe from the Eagle 45 after the 15-yarder on the touchdown. Rowe will kick this one deep, and this one will go through the end zone. And it'll be a touchback. And Junction will start over with their third.
So Wyatt's got a good little leg, too. Because if he would have kicked that from the 40, that ball would have landed on about the 7-8 yard line, inside the 10-yard line. So that's another option that we've got, is kicking it deep. Because Wyatt put his good leg into it and got it well into the end zone.
So here we go. Eagles with the ball, handoff right side. Tellis on the carry. That'll bring up second down for the Eagles.
Walford in on that tackle from the safety spot. 5 good yards, though, for Junction on first down.
Just started the second quarter, brought to you by T Paint and Body. 2nd and 5. And off right side to Tellis. Hit by Hayden Harding.
Hard run by Tellis there as Hayden hit him good, but he finished off the run and got the Junction's first down of the night. And their opening drive here of the second quarter. Junction moves the sticks in 2 plays. New set of downs. Ball resting on about the 35-yard line.
Escamilla, the quarterback, 2 backs in the backfield. Takes a snap. Play action to pass. That ball is complete on the near sidelines. And he did not catch it. Weber was out of bounds when he did on the near sidelines.
Got one of them in, but he must have stepped right on the line off that play action pass. 2nd and 10 now for Junction from their own 35. A little bit too much in the air on that pass as Weber was open.
Escamilla. There's nothing doing over the right side.
Yeah, defensive front just too quick, getting good penetration, changing the line of scrimmage. Wyatt Rowe, he's like we called him like a pet coon. You know, you just get in there and you just mess things up. Yeah. And that's what Wyatt is doing. He's getting across the line of scrimmage and down the line, and that's what we call it. We wanted our defensive ends to be like pet coons where they just mess things up.
Well, he's absolutely doing that and so much more here for this Mason Puncher defense. 3rd and 12 from the 33. Escamilla to pass. Escamilla steps up in the pocket. Ball incomplete. Intended over the middle. Looking for Weber again, and this is going to be another 4th down.
Yeah, Hayden Harden and a few others there on some pressure, bringing the linebackers and trying to hit the tight end, but just forced to overthrow that. Going to bring up 4th down and 11 from their own 34-yard line. Junction out to punt again.
Do you kick this one to Ryan Todd?
I wouldn't. I'd kick it out of bounds if I got the ball off.
Weber does get it.
He does kick it to Isaiah.
Bishop drops the catch. Bishop in trouble. And tackled about the 15-yard line. More scary there for Isaiah. So the Punchers will have it at the 17. They lead it 21-0 in this second quarter. Second quarter brought to you by T-Paint and Body. Wofford will leave the offense onto the field. In the backfield, it'll be Jaden Scantlin and Ryan Todd. Tate Spencer will be the wide out along with Ryan Todd on the left side. From the left hash, Wofford on 1st down. Read option. Wofford to the sidelines. Wofford nailed about the 25.
Yeah, Ryan just, Ivan just reading that defensive end on the jet sweep, and it is an option read. If the defensive end widens and goes with the running back, Ivan pulls it and comes back underneath him right there, and it really puts the defensive end in a tough position of whatever he does is wrong. If you do everything else right offensively, it's a good play. And I got 7-8 good yards out of that on 1st down. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Wofford from the right hash. Drops the snap. Will have to pick it up, and his knee was on the ground.
Yeah, brought his knee down as he went to pick that ball up. It was close. I don't know. Thought he might have. He was down. You got to be like a shortstop. Good camera work there, Hannah.
Yep, great camera work as Hannah gets the knee down. It'll bring up 3rd and 7. Tristan Keller, Tate Spencer. Wide row the receivers from the right hash on 3rd down. Play action. Wofford, lots of time. Wofford flushed out of the pocket. Wofford's going to have to run this one. Upended after a small gain to the 25, and the Mason Punchers will have their 3rd 4th down coming up of the night, and they'll have to punt this one away.
Yeah, good coverage downfield by the Eagles. There's nothing doing for Ivan there, forced to tuck it and run for the first, and was not able to get it. Mason on for their first punt of the night. 7:45 left in this first half. Punchers up 21-0.
Hayden Harding to punt this one from about the 15-yard line. Good snap to Hayden. Kick is away. Nice booming kick by Hardin. Well, that ball takes a Mason Puncher bounce. There is a penalty flag on the play where the kick occurred. And Hayden boots this one.
I didn't see it. Did we run into the kicker? If it's a running into the kicker, it doesn't even have to be a 15-yarder. It's going to be enough for a 1st down. They're talking about it.
See if we got it. Did not.
Yep, running into the kicker. And that's going to be enough for a 1st down. Punchers are going to keep the ball. get a new set of downs. Needed 4. How long was that punt? You stepping it off?
65. That's a 65-yard punt with no return. No, 70.
No. Yeah, maybe so. Yeah. You doing it from where he kicks it
Yes.
or from the line of scrimmage?
I'm doing it where he kicked it.
Yeah, that's not what you get, though.
It would be from the line of scrimmage,
Yeah,
which
your
would have been
yardage
at 25.
Your yardage is from the line of scrimmage.
Okay, so it would have been 55 yards.
Yeah, still a great high
Great
school
punt.
kick.
Isaiah Bishop, handoff inside. Bishop with lots of room.
Mr. H, start up the band.
Isaiah Bishop into the end zone. That's another Mason puncher touchdown. 27-0 Mason. Great blocking out
great
front.
block.
Isaiah had him for about 10 yards. Extra point. Kason Jacoby up and in.
A good job by the 4 for 4 on extra points tonight. Good job by the center and holder and kicker. Nice to see even numbers up there on the board, 28, 21, 28.
Let's watch this replay again. We have a lead blocker, Kason Jacoby. Right
Everybody
there.
else seals off inside. Everybody's got hats on hats. And nobody back at home there. And Isaiah beats a safety right there. And nobody left.
Bishop will take it on to the house, 28-0 with a PAT by Kason Jacoby. Second quarter brought to you by T-Paint Body. And we have another kickoff coming up by Lamberg Realty. This time Wyatt Rowe will kick it off from his own 40. And boy, it's been a heck of a night already.
Now Wyatt is taking his steps like he did last time. I look for him to try to kick it deep here, trying to keep notice of his approach. And no, he peeks it on the ground. What do I know?
Bad bounce. Escamilla will get on it. So pretty decent field position here from the 28 for the Eagles. 7:03 to go in the second quarter. Second quarter brought to you by T-Paint Body. Escamilla, the quarterback, with one wide out from the left hash. Escamilla drops the handoff. Escamilla picks it up, and Escamilla wrapped up in the backfield for a huge loss. And boy, things are just not going right for the Junction Eagles.
Trying to play action on the first play, and then quarterback couldn't handle it and dropped it and just lost all momentum. Derek Contaveras there first, but others getting there to finish him off. Loss of about 6 on the play. Junction trying anything they can to get back into this thing and have a play that'll work, but not so successful so far.
Tellis in the backfield along with Angel Cruz. We'll hand it off to Tellis. Tellis met in the middle of the field. Finished off after a short gain. It's going to be another 4th and out for the Eagles.
Well, I believe we're still at third down.
Excuse me, third down.
Got a couple on that one, maybe 1 or 2. Still going to be a 3rd and 13. Junction behind the chains here on third down. 6 minutes left in this first half. Punchers up 28-0 and rolling.
Rance Carter has checked in at middle linebacker.
Got a Rance sighting. There we go.
Ryan Todd and Isaiah Bishop, the safeties. Escamilla.
And Rance comes in and makes a play right off the bat. Triggered off that outside edge there, took his run through and wrapped up the running back in the backfield. Rance comes in and makes a play right off the bat.
Another punt coming for Junction. Halfway through the second quarter, brought to you by T-Paint and Body, 28-0 Mason. And Weber ready for the punt. And Junction is going to get a penalty flag here as they had too many men on the field.
Broke the huddle with 12, I guess, and ran one off. So Junction going to try it again, punting from their own 16-yard line.
Low snap again. Weber will pick it up off the ground. Gets away a good punt, though. Fair catch at the 50-yard line by Ryan Todd.
He's got a pretty good leg.
He does. If he could get a good snap, even the last snap was low, but he did get it away, and it was a great punt. Yep. It was a great spiral punt. And the Mason Punchers will start over. They're going to spot it at the 46 of Mason. They lead it 28-0. In this second quarter, brought to you by T-Paint and Body, Justin Fisher, Jeff Roche, Kayreen Fisher, Hannah Fisher, our statisticians, Dave and Crystal Pavlik, we appreciate them. Punchers offense back out onto the field. Wofford first and 10 from the 46. Wofford will take the snap. It's a quick hitch to White Rowe, the tight end. Short gain there, about 5 yards. It'll bring up second down for Mason.
A nice high percentage pass right there. Junction playing off on the corners, and so kind of giving up that short pass. Good execution by the Punchers. Got to get on the line. There you go, Wyatt.
Second and 5. Wofford to pass. And a penalty flag on the play. And I think Wyatt was too far on the line, wasn't he? He was. He was off. He was in motion, came up on the line. It was way too past the line, and couldn't even ask the official if he was on or off.
Didn't have time.
Pretty quick snap there. Penalty flag will move them back. Second and 10. Wofford to pass. Left. Good protection. Pass complete to Jaden Scantlin. Scantlin delivers a blow at the end of the run. It'll be a first down for Mason to the Junction 40.
That's called finishing off a run right there. Jaden out in the flat. Perfect ball thrown in stride. And good conversion there.
Punchers with a quick swing pass to Ryan Todd. Todd finally knocked out of bounds, or actually just walked out of bounds. Caden Roberts there to push him out. And Mason a little bit more passing, short passes, but a lot more here in the second quarter.
Yeah, especially in this drive here, trying to work on their passing game a little bit.
Second and 4.
Got to be able to do both.
Wofford in the gun. Takes the snap, play action, rolls left, throws left. Ball complete on the left side. It'll be a first down for Mason. Hayden Harding on the reception.
I'll tell you what, very impressed with when you have a team like us that is under center some and in shotgun some. That's hard on the center.
Yes.
You know, if all you are is in shotgun and every snap you ever do is a shotgun snap, that's one thing. but Mila Mayfield has one of the best shotgun snaps that I've ever seen. I mean, it is perfect and rifled every time, right to Ivan.
Wofford in trouble. Wofford will be sacked back to the 40-yard line by Junction. It'll be a big loss on the play, bring up second and long. And that was a coverage sack, basically.
It was. And got some pressure as well and had to bring his eyes down because of the pressure. And all of a sudden, we're way behind the chains here. 2nd and 21 from our own 40.
Wofford with Isaiah Bishop in the backfield with him. Junction shows blitz, they're going to bring him. Wofford looks left, throws left, ball complete to Tate Spencer. Spencer still turning his feet, gets a lot of the yardage picked back up.
Nice cut by Tate as he caught the ball. Ball thrown a little bit inside, but Tate catches it and then plants that outside foot and gets up the field. Finishes off his run. Nice gain for Tate there to get us into a manageable 3rd down.
Very good point. A manageable 3rd down, 3rd and 8.
Isaiah, nope.
Wofford to pass. Wofford in trouble, and he does the right thing. He'll throw that one out of bounds. It's a little weird when you have Wofford and Bishop in the backfield.
I almost thought that Isaiah was lined up at quarterback. And, you know, I'm not saying that that's not a play that they might look at, not sure what they could run out of that, but if you're not sure who's going to get the snap, because both of those are quality quarterbacks. Of course, Ivan getting most of the snaps so far, but Isaiah, good athlete, good quarterback as well.
4th down territory for Mason. This is their 4th.
I don't think we're going to get this one off. We're going to have to call a timeout here, and Punchers do call their first timeout of the night.
Timeout.
Their second one or first?
I believe it's their first.
First, okay.
And we have 2 timeouts left for Junction, 2 for Mason. We'll take a quick break here. Word from T Paint and Body.
T Paint and Body is located in Llano, Texas, and locally owned by Brendan and Tina Jordan. Come see us for all your auto collision repair needs. We offer free estimates and accept all insurances and assist with claim process. Call us at 325-247-4001 or stop by. Our hours are Monday through Friday, 8 to 5 p.m. That's T Paint and Body located in Llano, Texas.
4th down and 8 for Mason. This is their 4th down. I believe they've converted 2, punted 1, and here's the 4th one here. From the Junction Eagle 26. Now, could this be a field goal for Case and Jacoby? They're obviously not going to bring the field goal unit on, but here you go with Wofford and Isaiah Bishop both back in the gun. Bishop will be on the right side of Wofford from the gun. Wofford to pass. Wofford in trouble. Wofford is going to be dropped in the backfield for a sack, and it's going to be a turnover on downs. Outside linebacker came on a blitz.
Pressure off the backside, and then got some pressure on the front side as well. Backs didn't pick up the block, and Ivan with no time to throw it. So Junction kind of taking a chance there and bringing the blitz. Paid off for him. Going to get the ball back on their own 35-yard line. Late second quarter here.
That's going to be up. Pitch back over the right side. On the carry, it'll be Isaiah Gonzalez, the senior at 5'7", 150 pounds. First time we've seen him carry the ball. 3-yard gain, bring up second. George Lopez will check out of the ball game. Second and 8. Just a little over a minute to go in this first half. Second quarter brought to you by T Paint and Body. It'll be from the 38 of Junction, 2nd down and 8. Man in motion right. Handoff right. And the ball carrier brought down over the right side. Caleb Fisher on the tackle. tell us on the carry. No, that was Isaiah Gonzalez again on the carry.
And with 2 timeouts left, looks like Coach McLeod satisfied with this 28-point lead. Has 2 timeouts, but looks like he's going to keep them in his pocket here as the clock is running down. This ought to be the last play of the first half.
Now, something we usually talk about for Mason, but it'll be Junction's side this time. They got the toss, so they will get the ball back in the second half as the Mason Punchers defense again.
We are going to call timeout. Coach McLeod did call timeout. Clock continued to run. Lost about 4 seconds right there, but finally got the clock stopped. So gonna force Junction to punt, and it has been anything but automatic on their punts.
Yes.
And so forcing them to punt, see what happens here with 11 seconds left. Probably have time for a punt and maybe one play, depending on what happens here. And we've got a shopping cart out on the field. Not sure that's legal. You can check that UIL rule book out, Justin, see if there's a wheel a shopping cart out on the field. Junction with their using that to put water in. See a little bit of everything.
Yes, you do. Ryan Todd back
deep.
Here we go. Weber ready to get this one from his own 25. Another low snap, but Weather will get the football. It's an end-over-end kick taken at the 25 by Ryan Todd. A few seconds ticked off the clock. About 6 seconds left in the second quarter, brought to you by T-Payton Body. Don't forget, coming up in the halftime show, it'll be brought to you by Fredonia Peanut Company. We'll have the band from Junction, band from Mason, and contest tomorrow in Fredericksburg, right?
Driving the bus. Mason performs. Let me find it here. I was just looking it up. I knew you were going to mention it.
Punchers first down and 10 from their own 26. Walford will run a play. Hand off Ryan Todd. Todd breaks the tackle, still on his feet. And that'll be the end of the play as Ryan Todd with the run over the left side. Punchers lead as we go to halftime, 28-0. Here live from our Clinton Schultze Stadium. We'll be back in just a moment.
Established in 1904, Mason Bank is working on our second century of service. The staff at Mason Bank offers fast and friendly service with a smile. Checking, savings, and loans are just some of the many services we have here at Mason Bank. Download the Mason Bank app for your online banking needs or stop by today. We are conveniently located on the southeast side of the Mason Square.
Ryan Jordan Real Estate is located in the epicenter of the ranching, hunting, and outdoor recreational community of Mason, Texas. We truly believe there is no finer place in the greater Texas Hill Country for people to embrace the rewards of property ownership. Ryan Jordan Real Estate is a full-service real estate brokerage firm specializing in representing both buyers and sellers. Our team of knowledgeable professionals is committed to a standard of excellence rooted in a desire to exceed client expectations with integrity, people-driven passion, and superior service in every transaction. We're more than a real estate agency. Ryan Jordan and Shell Terrell are experienced consultants ready to guide you through the process of buying or selling property. We'll utilize our extensive professional relationships within the land investment, farming, ranching, and outdoor communities in this region to meet your precise needs. We pledge to provide sound advice throughout working together, ensuring you make the most intelligent, confident real estate decision. For us, it's not just about property. It's about people. We're here to build long-lasting relationships and walk with you for the long haul. Visit us at RyanJordanRealEstate.com or call Ryan Jordan 325-347-4207 or Shell Terrell 325-347-7301. Ryan Jordan Real Estate, proudly supporting the Mason Punchers and Cowgirls.
Established in 2000, K&S Precision
is a parts manufacturer that specializes in precision parts for many weapon platforms. Owners Chris Welch and Gordon Gibson invite you to come visit our awesome retail store. We sell firearms, ammunition, firearm accessories, targets, knives, silencers, and many other firearm-related items. K&S Precision is located at 112 Marshall Creek Road, 6 miles north of Fredericksburg off of Highway 16. Our store hours are Tuesday through Friday, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m., and the second and fourth Saturday, 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. Contact our retail sales manager, Tyson, at 830-997-0000 and visit our website, knsprecisioninc.com.
Champion Ranch is Texas' exclusive hunting ranch and resort destination. Enjoy luxury rooms, unique amenities, and the broadest selection of trophy animals in the state. Be exclusively unknown at Champion Ranch. Visit championranch.com to learn more.
Halftime, the Mason Punchers lead the Junction Eagles by a score of 28-0. Jeff got a couple of halftime stats.
And stats kind of reflect the first half score. Mason, first of all, rushing 17 for 134, passing 6 for 8 for 63 yards for a total of 197. No turnovers, 2 penalties for 20 yards. Time of possession 17:08, dominated the time of possession there. Junction, 17 rushes for 9 yards.
Wow.
0 for 3 in the air, so for 9 total yards for Junction. Have got and 1 turnover on that punt that Wyatt stole and had the strip 6. Getting in on the scoring, Ryan Todd with the first touchdown, Wyatt Rowe with the fumble, strip 6. Ryan Todd again on the punt return for the touchdown. It's 2 weeks in a row Ryan has had a touchdown in special teams. And then Isaiah Bishop going yard from 70 yards out also. And then Kason Jacoby kicking and making all 4 of his extra points. So just a real balanced effort by the Punchers. And excellent first half. And glad to see it. Yeah, and it's basically those passes, the way we run them, they're just basically long handoffs. And they're high percentage passes. And, you got to be able to be balanced on offense when we've got the team that we've got. And we've got, so I know that they're trying to work on their passing game a little bit. And we're executing. Like I said, Ivan was 6 for 8 in the first half. And, you never know. You get a 2-yard pass, and then it just becomes a run play after that. And, saw what Hayden did after he caught the pass out in the flat for about 2 or 3 yards, and then he goes and turns it up and gets 15 more, like you said. So that part of the offense is needed, and coaches are trying to develop that and work on that tonight.
We're watching the Junction Eagle Band. We'll have the Mason Puncher Band coming on.
You mentioned about the band performing tomorrow in Fredericksburg at a band contest. They are performing. They take the field at 2:30 tomorrow in Fredericksburg. And I am driving the bus. Well, no, but I'll tell you what it does. Mr. H has messed my whole day of college football up. Longhorns at 11, and A&M is playing tomorrow. And so right in the middle of the day, who schedules a band contest in the middle of a day on college football? I don't know. Gosh, dog it. Anyway, no, glad to do it. And we'll go to Fredericksburg. And this is, like we talked about earlier last week, we got confirmation that this is an advancement year for all these bands. And so first contest of the year for the Punchers, running out their full halftime show. Yeah.
Again, Justin Fisher, Jeff Roche at halftime here. Halftime brought to you by Fredonia Peanut Company. We're going to take a quick word from them, and then we'll come back with halftime stats of the Mason Puncher Band.
Welcome to Fredonia Peanut Company, located just north of Mason on 386. Come out and see us. We have blinds, feeders, bulk and bag feed, corn and food. Talk to us about delivery. We also specialize in fertilizer, herbicides, and custom application. Give us a call on 325-429-6211. That number again, 325-429-6211. Fredonia Peanut Company. Let the best in the business work for you.
Halftime show, Punchers lead 28-0, brought to you by Fredonia Peanut Company. Let the best in the business work for you. That's Fredonia Peanut Company, located off of 386 in beautiful and lovely Fredonia, Texas. Jeff, we got some halftime scores.
Got a few scores here we can go over. Cristobal is up over Goldthwaite 21-14. That game is at halftime. East Bernard 28. Ganado 0. That game is late second quarter. Shiner is taking it to number 9 Burton 21-0. That game is right before halftime. Brackett is up 20-0 over Sabinal. That game late second quarter. Centerpoint is losing to YMLA San Antonio Lions 21-0. That game is still in the first quarter. Lomita is taking it to my Rochelle Hornets.
Oh, goodness.
38-14. That game is still before halftime, but six-man football.
Anything can
happen. Yeah. So
Lomita's supposed to be good.
I guess so. And Rochelle's got a decent team this year.
Yes, they do.
Let's see what else. Fredericksburg and Bernie are in a battle, 7-6, right before halftime. Wimberley and Alamo Heights are scoreless at halftime.
Okay.
Refugio is up over Crystal City, 29-0. That game is in the second quarter. Slayton and Post, 12-12. That game is early second quarter. Ozona is up over Brady, 14-0. That game is at halftime. And Dublin and San Saba are in a good football game. Dublin 10, San Saba 7. 6 minutes left to go in the second quarter. Hallettsville is up over Schulenburg 14-7. That game's right before halftime. Van Fleck Leopards up big over Weimer 31-0. That game's at half. Blanco running away from Three Rivers 26-7. That game is at right before halftime. And Harper is all over Menard 26-0. That game is still in the second quarter. Kennedy is up over La Villa 16-6. That game is right before half. And Johnson City and Freer are playing tomorrow, it looks like. And tomorrow at football. Freer. Yes. So that's the update we've got on the scores here as Mason finishes their non-district slate this week. And then Justin will have a week off to kind of heal everybody up.
We need it.
And yes, got a bunch of guys in blue jeans tonight, and don't like to see that.
No.
But got a chance to heal everybody up and work on a few things and get ready for the second season. This is the first season, is the non-district season. And then we've got district season, and you want to win that first gold football, and then you've got the postseason after that. So you kind of break it up into 3 different seasons, and Punchers trying to finish off the first season here tonight on a positive, and looks like they've got a good shot at it here. They're up 28-0 here at halftime.
We're going to quit talking and let you watch the Mason High School band. Mr. H does a great job with these kids, and we wish them well tomorrow in their warm-up contest in Fredericksburg, Texas. And again, we're going to let you tune in here to the Mason Puncher Band at halftime. Halftime brought to you by Fredonia Peanut Company.
to Fredonia Peanut Company, located just north of Mason on 386. Come out and see us. We have blinds, feeders, bulk and bag feed, corn and food. Talk to us about delivery. We also specialize in fertilizer, herbicides, and custom application. Give us a call on 325-429-6211. That number again, 325-429-6211. Fredonia Peanut Company. Let the best in the business work for you.
Justin Fisher, thank you very much for joining us. A great job by Mr. H and the Mason High School Band. And we'd like to take this opportunity to make a public announcement for a very worthy cause. As most are aware, that an arsonist targeted the historic Mason County Courthouse on February 4th of 2021. And efforts are underway to rebuild our courthouse, but our county is faced with a $4 million shortfall. The non-for-profit organization, Friends of the Mason County Courthouse, was established to facilitate fundraising. To date, less than 15% of the funds have been raised. Tonight, we will draw the name of the winner of an electric scooter valued at $4,000 that was donated by Angelo Pellets in San Angelo, Texas. Owner Tom Latham, a Mason County native. Angelo Pellets provides livestock feeds for much of the hill country of Edwards Plateau region. Thank you very much, Tom, for your generous donation. Now, we did draw just a while ago. As many of you know, and if you bought a square at Mason Feed Store, it was A through 10. Across the top and across the side, it was A through 10. So we took two suits of cards, and we just drew them. And the first number was 6, and the second the first card was 6, second card was ace. So if I'm correct, Josh James, you are the winner of the scooter, and the winner will be contacted. Rebuild the courthouse has been established at each of the local banks, and all donations are greatly appreciated, and all donations are 100% tax deductible. Thank you, and we really appreciate it, Homer Sanchez and Friends of the Mason County Courthouse. So
I need to get with Josh when he picks his scooter up, and
he can give you a ride.
Well, no, we can have scooter races because I've got an electric scooter
right.
too.
You sure do.
So if I got to get a hold of Josh when he picks up his scooter, and we'll have some drag races down to the courthouse around there or something, and see who's got the better scooter. I'm guessing he's got the better one than I do, though. But anyway, congratulations, and appreciate everybody donating to this worthy cause. This is going to be a big chore for the residents of Mason County to all pull together and get this courthouse back to its glory. And I know that they're committed to getting it done.
Yes, they absolutely are. We'll take a quick hear a word from Fredonia Peanut Company. We'll be back in just a moment.
To Fredonia Peanut Company, located just north of Mason on 386. Come out and see us. We have blinds, feeders, bulk and bag feed, corn and food. Talk to us about delivery. We also specialize in fertilizer, herbicides, and custom application. Give us a call on 325-429-6211. That number again, 325-429-6211. Fredonia Peanut Company. Let the best in the business work for you.
Thank you, boys.
Again, Josh James is the winner of the electric scooter. We still have about 5 minutes before we start the second half. Justin Fisher, Jeffrey O'Shea, thank you very much for joining us. Thank you very much to our camera lady, Hannah Fisher, tonight. Again, Josh James, the winner.
And nice to have the scoreboard operational tonight.
Absolutely is. Halftime brought to you by Fredonia Peanut Company. Let the best in business work for you. Thank you very much to Fredonia Peanut Company for their sponsorship as we go to this third quarter. The Junction Eagles will get the ball back to start the third quarter of play. Junction Eagles coming out onto the field. Eagles yet to come out. Punchers are ready.
We at Badger Stadium at the University of Wisconsin.
Yeah. Did you see the wideout at Penn State?
I did.
It was the best wideout I have ever seen, ever.
Yes. Some great things going on in college football. Good to see fans back in the stands and Wisconsin famous for playing jump around with their student section, and they put on a show.
White Row ready to kick it off. Seems like it's been a long halftime show. Squib kick by Rowe, and this one again is going to go out of bounds. It'll be +5 from about the 25, so it'll be the 30-yard line, where they'll possibly take over as we start the third quarter of play. Here at our Clinton Schultze Stadium, third quarter, brought to you by Mason Bank, working on their second century of service. And here comes the defense on for Mason. Eagles will start from the right hash. 1st and 10. Good to see the 40-second clock working as well. From the right hash, Escamilla underneath center. Pitch back to Tellis, and Tellis brought down in the backfield.
Mason Jacoby quickly into the backfield, running down the running back for a loss of 3 on the play. Going to bring up a 2nd and 13.
So the Punchers lost the coin toss to start the game. Eagles get the ball in the second half. First play is negative yardage, 2nd and 13. Escamilla handoff left side. And again, not a lot of room as Brody Baker will make the tackle over the right side. Gonzalez on the carry. Going to bring up about a 3rd and 7 for the Eagles. Again, our third quarter sponsor brought to you by Mason Bank. Eagles slow at getting the play in with 10 seconds on the play clock. They come to the line of scrimmage with 5. Escamilla with 2 wideouts from the left hash. He'll take the snap. Hands off inside, hitting the backfield, and brought down for a loss. As I believe Gonzalez, again, hard to read the lettering. And it'll bring up a 4 and out for the Eagles to start the third quarter of play. And Bishop and Ryan Todd, two very dangerous returners. Possibly with a short field as Weber. Let's see if the snap will be there this time for him. Good snap. Weber will get a high end over end kick that'll take a Junction Eagle bounce out of bounds somewhere near the 35-yard line. And that's where Mason will start over 1st and 10 as they'll spot it keep on going, or what are we going to do here? 35, maybe. 40?
Yep, right at the 40.
40-yard line.
And that ball was a design kick out of bounds, keeping it away from our returners. So good field position for the punchers. First drive of the second half.
Wofford underneath center for this first offensive series. Handoff inside. Lots of room for Jaden Scantlin. First down and more. Still turning his feet, and Jaden Scantlin into Junction territory.
A great blocking downfield, too. Mylon Mayfield quickly to the second level. Other linemen quickly to the second level. Throwing their bodies around, and then Jaden just keeping his shoulders over and feet churning. Big yardage there, brings up a first down and 10, 39-yard line.
Wofford underneath center. Long snap count. Scantlin again with the handoff. This time Scantlin has a first down, almost had a touchdown there. Scantlin with a first down across the 30. They're going to call him a little bit shy of the 30, so not near enough for a first down. Call it 2nd and 1. Junction almost jumped off sides as Wofford, I believe, changed the snap count. I think they went on 2 on that time. Wofford to Scantlin. Scantlin easily with the first down to the 25.
Again, the ball carrier, number 34, James Scantlin. And on the tackle, number 5, Abraham Escamilla.
And the punchers move the chains. First down. Ryan Jordan real estate first down.
New set of running backs coming in.
Milo Mayfield to center to the line of scrimmage. Brody Baker, the lone wide out to the far side. From the right hash for Wofford on first down. Handoff inside. Hayden Harding to the corner of the end zone. Touchdown, Hayden Harding.
This one's coming back. We had a block. It was close, but you don't ever block behind the ball. And Hayden was already gone, and we had a collision behind the ball here. And we're going to have this one called back.
Good cut
Hayden
back.
is already going to score, and here we are blocking behind the ball, and you never want to block behind the ball. And got him in the back. Kind of turned on us there. But that one's coming back.
So it'll be 28-0. This time it'll be handoff to Isaiah Bishop, and he is upended. It will be a first down. It would have been first and about 2 or 3.
I think we're short still.
Second down, Hunters.
Yep, we got the first, but brought it back. So it was a weird down and distance right there. But, didn't get much on that play right there.
Second down for Wofford. And the punchers moved there.
Yeah, we did. Right side, somebody put their hand up.
Mason has changed the snap count in the third quarter. And Junction has held their water pretty well. They've come across but gotten back across the line of scrimmage. And Mason found themselves moving a little bit early that time as Hunter Goodwin will bring the play in. Second and now 8 after the penalty. Play action. Wofford has a man wide open in the end zone. Incomplete, intended for Hunter Goodwin. He just didn't get it there.
Yep, just didn't get his shoulders around and get headed back downfield. Hunter coming across on a little corner route and just underthrew him. Third down, 8. After the penalty that wiped out the touchdown, so punchers trying to have to get this back and keep this drive alive here.
Wofford in the gun. Hayden Hardy in the backfield.
Man, that snap is good.
Wofford to pass, steps up in the pocket, ball tipped up and knocked away. Wofford had to get rid of it quickly, had 2 white jerseys in his face.
Did a good job, though, of climbing the pocket, stepping up into it, and avoiding the outside pressure. But just a good defensive play there. Bring up 4th down. It was Angel Cruz there on the pass defense there. Bring up a 4th down and 8.
Incomplete pass stops the clock with 6:37 to go in the third quarter.
Time for a screen, maybe.
Third quarter brought to you by Mason Bank. Low snap. Wofford again to pass. Wofford incomplete, intended for Tristan Keller. And the punchers will turn it over on downs. Here comes the Mason puncher defense back onto the field.
Yep, trying to hit the backside slant. Trying to hit Tristan on the backside slant and just couldn't connect. So punchers, after scoring, had the penalty, brought that touchdown back, and then was not able to overcome that, even though we had a first down, and Justin, we had a first down in about 4.
Yeah, we did.
And then went backwards.
Yes, we did. Junction Eagle offense back out onto the field, first down. To pass, Escamilla in the backfield, sacked. And a big loss there as the Eagles will lose about 5 yards.
I believe that was Hunter Goodwin on that play.
So second and they're going to call it 13 from their own 19-yard line. Junction. Third quarter. Eagles. Escamilla to Tellis. Tellis brought down in the backfield. Another loss on the carry.
Yeah, Jaden Scantlin again from his linebacker spot, just taking the run through and running through the outside of the blocker, and other punchers there to help out, but good pursuit by the punchers there. Another loss on the play brings up a 3rd down and 15 from their own 18-yard line. 5 minutes left in this third quarter. Scoreless so far in the second half, technically.
From the right hash, 3rd and a country mile. Escamilla will take it himself. Escamilla wrapped up after a small gain over the right side. It's going to be a 4th down for the Eagles.
Yep, tried the quarterback sneak over the left, and big wall of people there, so broke it back out the backside. And punchers were there to wrap him up after a short gain. Brings up a 4th and 11 from about the 21-yard line. Junction on to punt again.
Weber got a good kickoff last time. Another low snap, though. He'll pick it up. High end over end kick. Ryan Todd catches it on the run, and Todd immediately brought down by Zach Ainsworth.
A good job by Ryan coming up and catching that ball, because that had roll written all over it. And there's been, we did some stats on that you don't catch a punt, there's an average of about 10 to 15 yards usually that you lose on the roll if you don't catch the punt. So making a big deal about catching the punt, and Ryan did a good job coming up and got good field position here.
First down from the 47 of Mason. Wofford with a wing T formation. Handoff inside, quick hitter to Jaden Scantlin. Scantlin first down to the 43 of Junction. And the Mason offensive line continues to dominate.
They're just doing whatever they want to do up front, really coming off the ball. And running backs aren't getting hit till second level.
Wofford, same formation from the left hash. 2nd and 1, they call it. Wofford man in motion right. Tate Spencer hands it off to Ryan Todd. Todd quickly up the middle. Todd breaks a couple of tackles, gets a first down, and they'll be inside the red zone. And it's another first down, a Ryan Jordan real estate first down for the Mason Punchers in the red zone. And again, Jeff, where this game is being won is up front.
Absolutely.
Punchers were here just earlier and had a turnover on downs. A pitch back to Jaden. Scantlin drops the football. Penalty flag will fly. Jaden will pick it up and try to do something with it. Scantlin towards the end zone, knocked out of bounds, but there is a penalty flag on the play.
Well, I think we're going to have another high-low or a hold where that penalty was thrown.
Boy, we have not done well in the red zone in the second half.
Chop block again. So
Absolutely.
We had an illegal block inside. That's 15 yards. It's 2 touchdowns that we've had called back tonight on penalties. We'll bring up a 1st and 25.
Boy, first down markers all the way down inside about the 10, about the 5. Wofford, right hash. Handoff Hayden Harding. Harding breaks a couple of tackles into the second level. Hayden Harding on his feet to the 10. Gets back to the original line of scrimmage and a little bit more. And it's going to bring up a 2nd and short, about 2. Still able to make a first down and a timeout on the field. Junction. With 2:14 remaining in the third quarter. Third quarter brought to you by Mason Bank. We'll be back in just a moment.
Established in 1904, Mason Bank is working on our 2nd century of service. The staff at Mason Bank offers fast and friendly service with a smile. Checking, savings, and loans are just some of the many services we have here at Mason Bank. Download the Mason Bank app for your online banking needs or stop by today. We are conveniently located on the southeast side of the Mason Square.
Back for the third quarter. Punchers will have a 2nd and 4 after the timeout on the field taken by the Junction Eagles. Ball spotted on the 10-yard line of Junction, but Jeff, the Punchers have been here already once, and we turned the ball over on downs somewhere in this area of the first possession.
Yeah, we scored, and then where the penalty was downfield, brought it back to a 1st and about 4. Ended up going backwards on a couple of procedure penalties and lost it on downs there. Stopped Junction and moved it down to this position. Have scored again, but had it called back on a chop block, 2nd one of the night.
Wofford on 2nd down, pitch back right side to Hayden. Good block out in front for Hayden. Hayden has the first down inside the 5. And Hayden Harding with the first down. And it'll be 1st and goal for Mason. Punchers knocking on the door, leading it 28-0. Both teams yet to score in this third quarter. Wofford first and goal from the 3. Handoff Bishop. Isaiah Bishop hit in the backfield, and he'll lose yardage. It'll bring up second and goal.
Yeah, Junction's going to play hard right here. Good defensive play by the Eagles. Lost a little bit on that play. Back out to just inside the 5-yard line. Last minute left here in this third, like you said, Justin, scoreless third quarter technically. We've scored twice, but they didn't count.
Tristan Keller will be the lone wideout to the left side of the field. Second and goal from the 4. Ivan pitch back to Jaden Scantlin, and Scantlin.
Another flag on the play.
Into the end zone.
And I think this is going to be on Junction. Personal foul. I think they hit Ivan. I'd like to see that again, but there was a late hit or something, a non-football play behind the ball. I don't know if we've got the replay or not. But this one is going to count. The last 3 touchdowns have all had a penalty attached to them. This time it was against Junction, so the play's going to stand.
We do have the replay. We'll go back and check it out here in just a second. High kick for Jacoby, but guess what? It's straight through the pipes as we go back to the replay here. Wofford right there in the middle of your screen.
And he does get hit. You can't see it because Ivan did end up on the ground, but it's just out of our picture. And definitely behind the ball, and not necessarily. White Hat was trailing the ball and saw that. So I'm guessing this one's going to get marked off on the kickoff here. So we've had 2 of these tonight where we're going to be kicking from the 45-yard line of Junction. Last time Wyatt put his foot into it and kicked it into the end zone.
Yes.
No wind right now, so we'll see what they do on this one. No, we are gonna. So I guess they had to decline that.
I guess so.
Wyatt will kick off from the 40. He's kicked a couple out of bounds to the left here tonight, trying to hit that hole.
Now these officials are going to talk about this.
Yep, they are going to mark it off. Okay, forgot about that. So here we go. Now we got Wyatt's looking over to see what he's supposed to do. They're going to huddle up.
And the ball will fall off the tee. How about Kason Jacoby as a possible player of the game here? 5 for 5 on extra points.
Possible.
Haven't had that all year.
Possible. Could also be a Wyatt Rowe for his strip 6.
Look at that kickoff.
Into the end zone again. Nicely done there. No return. Junction will take over on their own 25-yard line. And Kason also doing a great job on the offensive line and in defense. He doesn't come off the field very much.
Here we go with the substitutions. Marcus Harding, that just got moved up from JV, will be at linebacker. Caleb Fisher will also be at linebacker. Rance Carter and I believe Coy Moak will be at linebacker. Caleb Fisher is going to be in at safety. A reverse. And there is Marcus Harding. Just moved up from JV and makes his first tackle on a reverse.
Yep, did a good job staying at home, looking for hats coming back. Here comes a hat coming back.
Good tackle there by Marcus Hardy. Time ticking away in the third quarter. Junction will have to run the play, about a 3-second differential on the play clock and the game clock. 10 seconds. Escamilla now with the 3-wide set. He'll look to pass. He'll drop straight back to pass. Escamilla is going to be wrapped up and sacked in the backfield. And that will end the third quarter. Punchers in the driver's seat here, leading 35-0. We'll be back with the fourth quarter play live from our Clinton Schultze Stadium.
Hey, Eric Buell here with Hook and Beat Taxidermy and Wild Game Processing. We are located at 725 San Antonio Street, Mason, Texas. I've been in the hunting and taxidermy industry since 1997. I've had the privilege of mounting both the 2008 and 2011 Texas record-holding whitetails. We provide full-service taxidermy from whitetails, exotics, to African game. If you're looking to preserve a trophy of a lifetime or your child's first deer, put faith in Hook and Beat Taxidermy to get the job done. Also, we provide full-service wild game processing from your favorites like jerky, dried sausage, fresh sausage, or summer sausage to just a standard processing job. Ensure you will receive the animal you bring in. We are located next to K5 Services and across from Cooper's Barbecue. Y'all come by and see us, or just give us a call, 325-347-1999. Good luck and happy hunting. Go Punchers.
Fourth quarter play. Mason leads 35-0. Junction Eagles with a 3rd and 15 as we come to the final quarter of play. Fourth quarter brought to you by Capital Farm Credit. How many total yards they have right now? 5 total yards.
Going backwards. 9.5, and now they're at 5. So Junction offense struggling against this really fast, quick, aggressive Mason defense.
Escamilla, keeper up the middle, and Escamilla just kind of followed his center up and got about 2 or 3 yards. And Weber will have to come out and punt again. And that'll drop back Isaiah Bishop. White Row on the tackle. Low snap. Weber to punt. Weber in trouble. He does get the punt away. And this one will roll. Still rolling. It'll be picked up by the Eagles at about the Mason Puncher 44-43. It'll be 1st and 10 there. Boy, Weber almost with a disaster back there.
Yeah, took a chance there. I'm not sure what. He got a good snap and then just kind of held on to it. I'm not sure what he was thinking there, but was still able to get it off.
And he's a live player right there. At that moment when he starts making a move,
Absolutely.
They can hit him.
Absolutely. Comes a runner.
So if you try to kick that and you don't get the kick off and you kick a face mask, that's going to hurt. That's going to hurt you with your leg.
Mm-hmm.
Punchers come out from the right hash. A little different formation here with Wofford in the gun. First down from the 43. It'll be a pitch to Bishop. Bishop, who was in motion into Junction territory. Bishop up the sidelines. Bishop into the end zone. Touchdown, Isaiah Bishop. 57 yards. Punchers extend their lead 41-0. And once Isaiah Bishop accelerates right there, he gone.
How about Isaiah Bishop as a possible? He's had 2 long touchdown runs tonight.
Kason Jacoby on with the 6th PAT. It is up, and it is good for Kaysen Jacoby.
Well, I'll tell you what, also Morris tonight has done an excellent job of holding tonight. Some of the snaps have been high, low, inside a little bit, and Spencer has got every one of them on the tee. He's done a great job getting the ball on the tee for Kaysen.
There was a penalty flag on the play. It was offsides against Junction, declined, and Mason will take it. We'll take a break.
When you borrow from Capital Farm Credit, you become something special. One of our owners. Because unlike other lenders, we're a cooperative. So when we make a profit, you get your share. Our patronage program provides cashback dividends for our borrowers, and that's put more than $500 million back in their pockets over the last decade. Because we're all in this together, and together, we're better.
Isaiah Bishop with the run. I love how this kid accelerates. He just opens up. Man, he is tough.
Wyatt Rowe blocking downfield, running, leading him into the end zone.
This will be a Laneburg Realty kickoff.
Lemberg Realty got their money's worth tonight on the kickoff.
Yes, they did. White Rowe will put his foot into this one. It'll be taken by Junction at the 5. Hunters wrap him up near the 20-yard line.
Yeah, Hunter Goodwin, I believe, first one down there.
Again, I'd like to thank our statisticians tonight, Dave Pavlik and his wife Crystal. We appreciate them very much. Hannah Fisher on the main camera. Kayreen Fisher on the clock scoreboard. And pitch back to Tellis. Tellis trying to reverse his field and wrapped up by a whole host of Mason punchers. The Eagles just have not had a lot of success on offense tonight. I believe they still have 5 yards of total offense. Still a whole quarter of football left. Escamilla, handoff left side, nothing doing. Look at the student section of Mason here. In the end zone. And this is what it's all about right there. Student section doing it up tonight here. Good camera work by Hannah. 3rd and 9. Eagles pick up a yard on the carry from their own 21. 9.5 to go in the ball game. Punchers in the driver's seat, 42-0. Escamilla underneath center, and they did not get it off in time. Delay a game against the Eagles. And they will go backwards. Student section having a good time. Escamilla, handoff inside. Tellis again. Back to the original line of scrimmage, and this is going to be another 4th down for the Eagles. And Weber's going to be back maybe at his own 5-yard line to punt this one away. Eagles line up in a real wide split punt.
Yeah, you see this was kind of a trend a few years ago. Widens out your rush. You've got 3 guys up inside there to protect the punter, though. And there's our bounce that lost us about 12, 15 yards.
You're exactly right.
Oh, important to try to catch it. That was a tough one to catch, but that's what happens.
Bounced at midfield and went all the way down to the 37.
So little things in the game that you can coach them up on is catching punts. It's just every yard's important, and it's an important part of it. Little things that don't get noticed, but they add up over time.
Puncher's going to hang with Ivan Wofford at quarterback. 1st and 10. Play action. Wofford, quick pass. Left side complete to Ryan Todd. Or excuse me, Spencer Morris.
Yeah, Spencer on that one. Puncher's running from the no huddle here, running with the wristbands.
This is my kind of offense. Wofford to pass. 5 and out. 1st down. Quickly for Wyatt Rowe and the Punchers. Right back to the line of scrimmage.
Alan Mayfield getting them right back up to the line. Signaled in from the sideline. Everybody's got a wristband on, and here we go.
Punchers have picked up the tempo. Ivan, low snap, bounces up off his knee, and that was a good snap.
It was good. It was just hard and low.
But you're right, he does have a great snap.
It is.
Milam does a great snap.
It is. It's a really good snap. And quarterback's got to be ready for it. But, it gives the quarterback an extra 2-3 tenths of a second, with the ball. So it's getting back there and getting to Ivan quick.
Loss on the play, 2nd and 13. Wofford will roll left to pass. Has Scantlin complete to the 45. Big chunk of yardage picked back up. It'll be 3rd and short.
Yeah, Scantlin doing a good job catching the ball, turning it upfield. Ball was thrown right on the outside shoulder. Scantlin cut back off the inside shoulder, was a zone blocker, and got good yardage there.
Punchers back to the line. Wofford again, same play. Rolls left, has lots of time. Throws the ball down the field, incomplete, intended for Spencer Morris. And a little miscommunication there. Morris with a short route and Wofford with a long throw.
Yep, a little bit off there. Cut his route off short, and Ivan just threw it up over the top. Going to bring up a 4th down here.
We have
Puncher's going to huddle up on this one.
We have not seen this type of tempo all season. This is something that usually transpires later on in the season. And Puncher's trying to implement it here because they don't have a lot of time. District starts in 2 weeks. 4th and 4 from the 31. Wofford in trouble. Wofford has a man down the field, and it's incomplete, intended for Spencer Morris. And Wofford flushed out of the pocket quickly, had to get rid of it. As there was a couple of Junction Eagles bearing down on him, he was able to get past one tackle. And Spencer, even if he caught that ball, I don't think it was going to be in bounds.
No, it was just pushing him out of bounds, and he tried to stay in bounds, but then wasn't able to reach out and get it as the ball kind of floated towards the sideline. So nothing doing on that possession for the Punchers.
Escamilla will be in the gun, 1st and 10. Hand off right side to Roberts, and Roberts tackle into the backfield. Old buddy Rance Carter there. Punchers will have a couple of subs. Beto Aguero will come in at corner. Travis Parker in the far cornerback.
We might be at negative yards for Junction now with that loss of 5 on the play.
Hand off inside, and again dropped in the backfield. Matthew Culver, who has just moved up from JV, on the tackle in the backfield.
And everybody getting in on this. It's like blood in the water for the punchers, and these guys coming in, subs, they're fresh, and they're wanting to make some plays too, get on film, get a good job on Saturday morning in the film session, and
it's always a lot easier Saturday morning.
Oh yeah, sun comes up a lot nicer. It's always nice. Taco tastes a lot better.
You
when
don't
you win.
dread going in.
Oh man.
And off right side, and again, nothing doing for the Eagles there. A loss on the carry, and it's going to bring up 4th and a country mile, and Weber again is going to have to punt this one away. 42-0, 5 minutes to go in this ball game. Weber to punt this one. Almost got blocked by Hunter Goodwin. Takes a Junction Eagle bounce and then a Mason Puncher bounce and then just dies at the 40. Mason Puncher offense back onto the field. Will we see Isaiah Bishop come in at quarterback here? Gonna have some O-line changes. Coach Kobe Owen, the offensive coordinator for Mason, talking to his crew. Here come the punchers. Isaiah Bishop will be the quarterback. In the backfield will be Coy Moak and Derek Ontiveros. Wingback Caleb Fisher. And inside to Derek Ontiveros. Ontiveros hit after about a 7-yard gain. Good blocking down the field by Rogelio Hutron, number 55. And we've seen several offensive line take their D lineman down the field about 10 yards.
Really doing a good job of locking up on them and driving them downfield.
Isaiah Bishop, quarterback. Handoff inside to Coy Moak. Moak has the first down across at a Junction Eagle territory. Derek Ontiveros on the carry left side.
Taking the handoff, number 6, Derek Ontiveros. Making the tackle, number 17, Larry.
And we've got the player of the game loaded in the gates. We'll have it here in just a second. Marcus Harding and Isaiah Bishop. Beto Aguero will bring the play in.
Tough call tonight, Justin, on the player of the game. A bunch of outstanding performances. And
second and 4 from the Junction 42. Handoff Coy Moak. Moak with the first down. Coy Moak with lots of green grass. Still on his feet. Coy Moak. They'll push the pile and he'll get inside the 30.
Big George getting in on it, pushing the pile downfield.
Coy Moak is not a big kid, but he's quick. Hits the hole very hard. And he's past you before he's real squirmy and slippery. You can't hardly catch him. 1st and 10 from the Junction Eagle 23. Inside 2 minutes to go in the ball game. Punchers 42-0. Bishop with a split backfield. Handoff Derek Ontiveros. Good hit in the middle by the Eagles. As Ontiveros was trying to make a move right, he was nailed by, I believe, Isaiah Gonzalez. About a 9-yard pickup. Break up 2nd and short. Minute 15. Bishop. Split backfield. Takes the snap, hands it off inside. Coy Moak has the first down. Ball comes out.
I think they're going to call. I think they're going to should have forward progress, and they're going to blow that one dead. Not sure what they're going to do. No, they're going to give it over to Junction. No signal or anything until late. Did give him that. I thought that the forward progress was stopped and he was getting pushed back when the ball came out.
Let's go ahead and do our player of the game. Brought to you by Ryan Jordan Real Estate. It's not just about property, it's about people. The strip 6.
And
sophomore number 44,
yeah,
White
we hadn't seen it. Takes care of the kickoff duties. Boy, could have easily gone to Kason Jacoby. Plays great on offense and defense, and doing great on his kicking. Isaiah Bishop, 2 big long touchdown runs, plays defense as well. And Ryan Todd seems to be in the mix every week as he took another one back on a punt return back to the house tonight as well. So good performance by the Punchers here. 42-0. This game is going to have one more play, maybe not, as Punchers end their first season at 4-1. Justin, much better than 1-4 last year.
Yes.
We were 1-4 last year, and Junction said we've had enough, and so they're going to go to the 50-yard line. And Punchers going to get another home win, 42-0, with a week off to prepare for district.
White Rowe, the Ryan Jordan Real Estate player of the game, sophomore number 44, had a strip 6. Lots of other deserving, as we said earlier, but we felt like White Rowe deserved it. Take it away, Jeff. Final stats of the ball game.
42-0 Mason. Total yards, 420 for Mason. Junction, 0. 0 total yards.
They came into the second half with 5.
5, and then went backwards 5.
With 9.
With 9 or something, and then lost 9 in the second half. So a total of 0 total yards. That's going to be pretty good for your defensive stats. That's going to help your defensive stats.
That's going to help them a lot.
I'm just guessing. But anyway, just excellent performances. Case and Jacoby 5 for 5 on extra points with good holds by Morris to help that out. Ryan Todd with a couple of touchdowns. Isaiah Bishop with a couple of touchdowns. Jaden Scanlon with a couple of a touchdown for sure. And Punchers take care of business here against the Junction Eagles, 42-0. And like you said, Justin, Punchers have a week off to heal up and get prepared for district, and look to get some guys back healthy and work on a few things over the next 2 weeks and get ready for district.
Punchers will be off next week, but the Hill Country Sports Network will not be. We will be traveling to Fredericksburg to show you the Shiner and the Wall game. Of course, you can watch that game live right here on the Hill Country Sports Network. And that will be a paid game. You will have to pay to view that ball game. It will be on the hillcountrysports.net website and our app. So, again, congratulations to head coach Michael McLeod and his third season as a head coach, going 4-1 in preseason play. And again, the Punchers did not face the teams that they faced last year in the preseason, but nonetheless, with the 4-1 record, it's pretty something to be proud of.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely, and still got some things to clean up with some penalties, and got some touchdowns called back. It seems like every time we score now, we're just making sure we're looking back to see if there's a flag, because I don't know how many we've had 3 or 4 touchdowns called back on penalties in the last few weeks, and so gotta clean that up and work on that. But just a stifling defensive effort tonight for the Punchers, and just did not give Junction any breathing room.
No.
I think they had 1 first down in the first half, just barely got a first down, and just dominated on that side of the ball, and then scored pretty much at will offensively.
42-0 final from our Clinton Schulte Stadium. Off next week, but the Punchers will be back at home against the Center Point Pirates in 2 weeks. Again, appreciate all that have joined us here on the Hill Country Sports Network. Congratulations to Michael McLeod and his staff, and congratulations to the senior Mason Punchers. Jeff, appreciate you here in this first half of the season. 42-0. Thank you, man.